see the example. Since example 1 was given on Tuesday for strategy A, I'm going to call this example 2, okay? So, and we need to evaluate the integral we have the integral of sine theta to the 5th power cosine squared theta d theta. And my dilemma again is whether to use the formula or try to forget the formula and let's try to work it out. Okay? What do you say? What do you prefer? Go ahead, use the recipe, or try to develop it using the idea that we want to isolate, or we want to factor sine theta d theta. The latter one. Okay, so let's go back to the initial idea. Okay, so forgoing the formula. Okay, so solving without the formula, so to speak, in quotation mark, the formula being what the box here. We're going to say that the integral I equals the integral of sine theta to the 5th power cosine squared d theta. I'm going to break it down into 5 equals 4 plus 1, right? And 4 is 2 squared. So I'm going to say that here I have the integral of sine squared theta squared, and then I have the sine one more time, so that'll give me a total of 5, and then I have cosine squared theta d theta, and this is what I'm looking at. Okay, what the next step is I'm going to replace the sine squared with 1 minus cosine squared, so it will be the integral of 1 minus cosine squared theta, all of it squared, and then rearrange, get the cosine here, and then take the sine and sine theta d theta. And now I'm ready to do the substitution. So we're going to let u equal cosine theta, and of course du equals negative sine theta d theta, or sine theta d theta equals negative u. So I equals the integral of 1 minus u squared u squared, and negative du. Okay? So what I'll do now, clear the parentheses, get the negative outside the integral, and let's square the parentheses here. So we have 1 minus 2u squared plus u to the 4th. All of it multiplied by u squared, du. Okay, one more step, going to give me the negative integral of u squared minus 2u to the 4th plus u to the 6th du. And now let's grab the antiderivative. So we have negative, here we have 1/3 u cubed minus 2 over 5 u to the 5th power and plus 1/7 u to the 7th plus the c, don't forget the constant. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to record that u is really cosine theta, and also clear the parentheses, apply the negative sign. So here's the final solution, negative 1/3 cosine cube plus 2 over 5 cosine to the 5th minus 1/7 cosine to the 7th plus c. And having done this work, by the way, again, we could have jumped right here, and this would get us to this point right here. if you can see. So it will save us this little gymnastic right there. If you do remember the formula, then you can start right there. But it's safer to remember the principle and derive it. So that would be my recommendation, because this is something that if you memorize the formula recipe, at the best it's a short-term memory.